Everybody get your hands up. Get your hands up. Get your hands up. Everybody get your fucking hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. Get your hands up. Get your hands up.
Use your throne as my toilet seat. I demand a king's ransom for royalty. I deserve a mansion, I'm royalty. Address me, your majesty. To form a new dynasty. The old one was dynasty. I am your highness, please. Address me, your majesty.
Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Mask. You're tuned in with Gilly, the Aussie Dodo, Marky Mark, and our special guest, Bert. Welcome, guys. I just gonna make sure everything's all Gucci. Everyone can hear us. Yeah, sweet, awesome. So we're just going to recap of last week's events at Speedsoft Australia, and I'm sure Bert would like to announce the comings of SpeedQB into Australia. So I might just go straight to you, Bert, and we'll kick it off. Firstly, welcome to the chat. Welcome to Behind the Mask. Just give us a little background about yourself. We've got plenty of time. Yeah. Yeah. No one can hear Bert. Okay, no one can hear any of us, but alright, let's just sort that out. Any of us. Only me, okay. Right. Let's just sort this out. So you can all hear me except, yeah, this is what happens when we're working on the fly. I'm just gonna go check the chat. Technology. We can hear Gilly. Others are quiet as. Mark is just audible. Okay. Okay, you guys are all just really quiet, so give me a minute and I'll see if I can turn up. Let's see. Yeah, start doing some sign language, Bert. Yeah. So let's echoing. Gilly is echoing. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit just so I get that right amount. How are we looking? User volume. Okay. Maybe I'll just put my mic out a little bit. Bert just said g'day in sign language. No, you did sign language. See, I gotta turn myself down. No, you're all good. I think we should be alright. I've turned you guys up. So we should be alright there. Let's just see. Hey guys, can you just let us know how everyone's going? No sound from anyone still. Alright. Hey guys, we'll be back. I'm just going to sort out our audio issues here and we'll get back to you. Still silent. Can't hear the others at all. Sub sidekick. No change. Okay guys, we'll be back in a few minutes. We're using OBS Studios. Yeah, I think settings. No, I'll keep it going. I'm just gonna go check my audio and get everything going. Yo, I'm just gonna quickly test this one, see if everyone can hear me now.
Oh my god. Richard, I want you to pull up, please.
Alright, pulling it off, man.
Oh, someone next to you on the screen.
My bad.
Left the USB at home.
My bad. Okay, look.
It's a nice paperweight right now.
We're live, guys. We're live.
We're live?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, live apparently.
Oh, you did.
So
It's all good now. Everyone's saying it's all
I hope
good.
I can be heard.
Yeah, we're all good. So we're live and we're Gucci.
We're Gucci?
Yeah.
We Gucci? Cool.
Yeah, everyone's on there. 2 thumbs up. Sorry about that, everybody. These technicals, I'm still learning, so bear with us. But we're up there. Yeah, got everyone. Sweet. Awesome.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Mask. You're tuned in with Gilly, your host, and we have special guest Dodo, and all the way from the EU, we have Bert and our homeboy Marky Mark. Bert, we're going to go straight to you, my friend. Give us a little lowdown on yourself and how you started in SpeedQB.
Oh,
Well, hi guys, I'm Bert from PKB Europe, and it all started actually, to be honest, 2 years ago. In May is 2 years ago, but just 4 or 5 months before that, I was in LA, and I saw SYG and all the guys, Union and LTD and all. I saw them at the national championships of LA, of the US. But yeah, it integrates me, and I saw something like this could be actually the first official airsoft sport that we can launch worldwide. And but it just needs a platform. And to be honest, all those days I was there, it didn't left my mind. On the flight back to Amsterdam, it didn't left my mind. And the weeks after that, it didn't left my mind. Actually, on the moment when I went out of the plane, my plan was already there. Okay, what are we going to do, and how could we bring this young sport? How can we bring this? Actually, on that moment, you saw there was a sport, but how can we bring it to Europe?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then we started in May. We started the first invitational European championships in our first arena, in Bunde, and the rest is history. I mean, the rest is already history. It's a short history, but if you see how fast the community grow in Europe, that's crazy. And so we started with a few teams, and we announced that we're going to do a European Championships or an Invitational, and we had so many responses the first time. So we had teams from England, from Germany, from France, from Belgium, from the Netherlands, so many, yeah. And it needed attention. And the good thing about it was that for that first thing, Sapo and Dimo went in the plane, and they came over, and they saw our first actually official tier 1 field. And yeah, it's a pity that we had to stop at there, because actually it was one of the best arenas ever made, I think. But for me, the other thing was the safety, the concrete. I think the turf is better than the concrete, but it was small. So in the expectation now, we thought that we can grow this sport. The location was too small, and there was some government things. So we decided, okay, then we go. Now we go to the new one, and then the Real Strike Arena started. So
yeah.
And from there on, we built. I'm sitting in the middle of the arena right now, and yeah. So a lot of work with my guys. I really have to. Well, you know, it was new for everybody, and so the guys who were already there with me, like Dion, and I had to convince them and to change, because we did completely something different. And now it's Kukuk, or it's Harold, it's Dimi, it's Daniel. A big applause, because nobody knows Daniel, and Daniel is the one who's building everything. Yeah, he's the one who's responsible for the constructive things here, and he's talking to me, and he's taking every shit I'm saying, and he's building. If I say I wanted this, so a lot of people don't know the people behind the.
That's right. It's always the stuff that's going behind the scenes that you miss out. Yeah, for sure, definitely.
So next time for everybody, if you come, I hope soon this year we're gonna have the globals, and I'm looking forward that we have the first Australian team or teams over here.
Yes, that would be wicked.
And give him
Definitely planning on it.
Daniel. Yeah. Just remember Daniel. Now, well, then the other side is Jimmy. Well, Jimmy is our commentator, but next to that, he's doing much more than only commentating. So we're actually a very small team, and we're not only responsible for Speak Europe, we do much more. And yeah, and I think this year, 2021. After the COVID, we need to bring something different, and we had a good talk, and but I can't talk too much about this, because we're going to do this in our breakout, and so we're going to announce it officially. It would not be fair that other people hear it first. So
of course,
I really have to get it more prepared than here.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's a little bit of me, and of how PKB started in Europe, and in the meanwhile we had. 2 official European Championships, 3 with the first invitational. We had DreamHack. We're gonna get the qualification for the globals. So the globals are coming this year over here. So yeah, But this is what happens in 2 years. So
It's crazy.
What you guys have done in Europe has been quite inspirational, Bert. To be honest, I think a lot of the community over here have really followed that journey with you guys and
Definitely, for sure.
really been inspired by what you've achieved in such a short amount of time. And I'm sure that SpeedQB are really grateful for what you've done for the sport and the brand and how you've represented it. You've done a phenomenal job, to be honest.
Yeah, I do it with all the love. You know, if you don't love it, it will not happen. You know, you have to get emotional connected to it, and I love the sport, and I love seeing the guys doing things that people doesn't see. You know, this is the good thing about the sport. It's like you see things that you never saw before, and yes, of course, a lot of people say, but it looks like paintball. But it is. There is a part of paintball in there, but the moves and everything is completely different. I mean, it's more strategic. It's more. It's a completely different English word. There it is again. You see, sometimes clack, and the English words I have to search everywhere for the word, but it's the adrenaline that you see. It's a complete different thing. It's the tactics on the flags, and we try to improve. So thank you for the compliment, Mark. But you can't do it without the teams. You can't do it without your team. My team, my team is working with me, but especially not with the teams. I mean, there were some great teams in Europe. I mean, they were so committed and training. How you saw how they start training and how you saw how professional they wanted to be, and you definitely saw that on DreamHack. That was my first thing. Like I said, like we went into that big hall, and we had an arena together with the NHBV, and then that was master. That was master. Somebody saw that? Somebody saw those that championship?
Yeah, of course. I think nearly everyone here will have watched it. I've definitely studied it a few times.
It was just a temporary thing, you know. It was just built for 3 days or 4 days, and then it was off. But it was amazing. So yeah, and there are seeing SYG came in for the first time over, competing with the championships. And again, we have some great teams, and now this year we have many new teams. But from the other side, if you see how fast you guys growing, I mean, this was something for me on the moment when I met Mark. Like, Speedsoft is Speedsoft. It's a sport. If it's with gel or if it's with BB, it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. But the commitment that you guys did, and I saw how fast the community was growing in Australia. That was amazing. That was like, man, that grows fast. And I mean, the only difference is a BB. You know, there's a difference between a gel or a BB, and for the rest, the game is the same. So why not do everything to get that official and done in Australia too? Luckily, I'm very close with Roy, and we had a good talk in the last month, and from that on, I'm very happy that I'm very close with them in organizing the sport worldwide. And one of my tasks and one of my goals was that every game that was played in Australia has to be an official. Not every game, but the one that was organized by Mark. And luckily last week we had a good conversation, and there it was. How can we make this happen? And together with America, and together with Mark and myself, we have a nice road book that we want to go through, and that road book is started with the first official KB games last week, and that was the beginning of PCB Australia, and I think you have to be proud, man. This community that you carry there, and Mark, again, for you too, is like, I know what it is to organize. A lot of people don't see what organize means, you know, and especially if you don't have your own place, and especially if you don't have that. So Mark, I don't know how you did it, but you did it, and I'm happy that we found a way. And I think that Australia belongs on that level, on that map, to play official SpeedQB sported games and things. And I'm happy to announce that this is now official from last week. I may announce that in the name of SpeedQB. So
Yeah. Awesome.
We're honoured to be on board, Bert. We're honoured to be on board, and I thank the community a number of times, but I'll take the opportunity now to thank them once again. The only reason that we've achieved this is because of you guys. So you've all done a phenomenal job in representing the Australian community and how you present yourselves within the SpeedQB community, and congratulations to all of you guys for getting accepted into that global community and global family.
Let's all
Congratulations
get hype,
to you all.
Get hype.
Yeah, definitely, guys.
What's up, Gunny?
I've just got a question here for you, Bert, from one of the players. He's from Carnage Company. He just wants to know if you see any difference between the USA and Euro teams and how they play. Is there a big difference in their play style?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I see difference. Yeah, but I see difference between European teams too. You know, there is difference. You know, it's like America, the US teams. They are, if you look from the beginning on, they are more aggressive. You know,
Yeah.
because they were just going for that. Now there are more tactics in the game. So I just want to see them now. That's the difference. But if I'm looking for what I saw 2 years ago and now, they are very more aggressive than the European teams. We have some aggressive European teams, like Legion. They are very aggressive, but the tactics making the difference. You know, on the moment when you put the points in there. So I think that the level over here, because we really the teams accepted it as a sport. So on that moment they start training.
That's
And
right.
at that
yeah.
moment, they started to see this as, okay, guys, we're going to train minimum once in a week, once in that. And it was not the feeling like a pickup game, or we opened the arena so you can just play. No, it was everything together. So they managed to improve every week more and more and more and more. Is there a difference? I think Americans, there's some crazy cool players. They have some really players I really love to watch too. You know, it's like, it's not only from SYG, there are more crazy teams over there, but there are some individuals I really would love that I really like. And I think when they're getting more in the sports, how we do this, you know, more structured in four championships or four league games, they're gonna be hard. It's gonna be worldwide. It's gonna be competitive. At this moment, I think that they have the average that they have. They play it more years than we do. Than they play it over here.
That's right. Yeah.
But if I have to say, and I have to be honest, is there a difference? Style, yes. Here's more.
Bound to be a difference. Different continents, different backgrounds, different cultures. It's bound to be a difference in play style, and I think once they all come together, it's magic. It's magic to watch.
Well, we saw it. We saw it already at DreamHack. You know, we saw that already, and you see the fight in the eyes of the guys of SYG, and you see that from all the teams. But they are approaching the game completely different, and I think that's something where Europe needs to get used to too, because they can be surprised, very surprised. And from the other side, Europe can surprise them a lot because it's more on tactic way. You know,
That's
it's more
right.
on the game is not winning only by shooting people. Yeah, you know, it's everything together. And so, but man, if this is, let me say it like this: ask me this question again in 2 years.
Yeah.
Because-
We'll do.
Yeah.
Yep.
That then I can give you a completely full explanation. I think. Yeah,
For sure.
my vision.
We've got another question here for you from Urban Wolf. They're asking if the toaster is ever going to get behind the buttstock and start slinging some rounds down range.
He's gonna get behind what?
Toaster, if he's going to get behind the buttstock and start shooting down range again. Or is he sticking to commentating? You ask.
You see that thing there behind there? That's his corner.
That's his little hidey hole.
So Yeah, but we're looking now, and we're gonna get a sidekick next to him, or maybe more than once. And
Awesome.
well, to be honest, I think he's one of the best commentators for the game.
Yeah, he's doing a good
And
job.
the good thing about him is actually, to be honest, it's like watching 8 hours of stream.
Yeah.
Way, it connects you to that. It's the way how he talks. It's the way how he presents, and that's cool. He keeps the people connected on the stream. So,
Definitely.
and the rest is on the teams, I think.
Yeah.
He keeps me engaged. I can watch every single minute of it with
Yeah.
no problem, but I'm a little bit biased.
Just got.
I could listen to him talk all day long.
Yeah, definitely. We've got one more question for you there, Bert. One of the boys, Sam Johnson, wants to know if you are ever going to come over and commentate for our competitions.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
If I'm coming to commentate,
Yeah, it's in Australia.
oh yeah, definitely gonna happen.
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
there you go, boys. You heard it from his mouth.
Let's do it.
Bert will be heading over to Australia.
Yeah, it's something that needs to happen, and
Yeah.
I want to feel the culture there. I want to see it because I just want to, yeah, definitely gonna do that. So
Yeah.
maybe more than just me. It's
Ooh.
maybe I bring some extra guys, or we just need to know. But we're really close to Australia, and if Australia asking this and there is an opportunity, definitely we will be there, or I will be there. Definitely.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Don't need to be asked, Bert. As soon as the opportunity is there, we're coming to see you, and I'm
Yeah.
sure you'll be coming here too. And I'm sure
We'll be on the first plane
Gunny's gonna head over as soon as he can. I'm sure SYG
That's a
will head
question
over.
for
As
me,
soon.
guys. A question for me, guys, too.
I wonder if Bert will be ready for one of our oh yes.
But how
Shoot,
how do
Bert.
you
What's your
think
question?
how do you guys, and I want to ask it to Dodo again, did I say that well now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What do you think how your Australian teams will do it over here when they are in Europe and having different replicas or different guns to play with?
I reckon they do pretty damn well, especially teams like Aussie Elite. They proved it when they versed us in the finals last year. That I definitely think they could give a couple of the EU teams a run for their money. Give them a BB gun and let watch them go for sure. I reckon there are a few teams who would definitely do well.
Cool. And because I just see a plus for you guys. I mean, and this is only what I heard. That there is a difference between BB guns and gel ball, and the efficiency is a big difference. So I think when you guys getting those airsoft guns there, I think you can shoot like hell. You already play with a different concept that we playing here, and here it's more efficient. It's more when that BB goes and you really have to hop up, and there it comes where you want it. So I think if I see the style how you play, guys, and you add an airsoft gun in there, I'm just trying to imagine that in my mind, but I want you to imagine that how that will be, and how would it be to play against the European teams? That's my second question.
Play against. I think it would be a little starstruck, to be honest.
I think it would pass quick. I think some people would drop nuts in awe.
Look.
But, I don't think it would last long.
I'll fangirl a little. I'm not gonna lie. I'll sit there and get all hyped, but then I'll be like, "All right, I'm gonna drop you. Let's go."
Exactly.
But why? Why do you think this?
To be honest, I couldn't probably give you like a very definite answer, but I only started watching like SpeedQB as of last year, and then watching all these teams, and then like getting hyped and like following all these teams, getting super engaged. And I'm like, I want to verse them one day, but at the same time, I'm going to like shit bricks.
These guys look up to all of these teams.
Yeah.
Now
That's
they're
it.
part of the community. They're actually peers now, but they've spent a long time looking up to these teams. But so to come across them face to face, they've learnt from their tactics, they've studied them, they've been fans, and now that they're peers, if they hit the field with them, they'd have a moment of, holy shit, I can't believe I'm actually here.
Yeah.
Then once
crazy
that
to
horn
hear.
goes, it's game on, mate. So, and I think you hit the nail on the head. They're at a disadvantage here. So BBs in their hands, and I think just up another level, and they'll land on their feet running.
I don't think we'll want to
Actually,
go back.
It's crazy to hear. And it's an honor, and it's crazy to hear. But hearing you guys honoring those European teams so much, that's crazy. But we're only there for 2 years, so that's an applause to all the teams that are here, because they represented themselves and they really put all the effort in there. So it's and you have to see it, because I see it when we are open, because we are still closed because COVID. And I see how committed they are. I mean, when they are here on Saturday and Sunday and they do their training slots, sweating, man, it's sweating, and they go for it. So I think that's an applause they deserve themselves as European teams. If you guys look at them as how you look at them, that's crazy. That's cool. Yeah. And what team do you want to play, Dodo? What team do you want to play?
SIG.
Definitely second to none, that's for sure.
Second to
Definitely
none.
second
Yeah,
to none.
yeah.
And
Okay.
ATSB and
Ooh.
NLP. 3 teams I really want to verse.
Yeah,
anything.
Okay,
definitely.
That's definitely going to happen. It
Ooh,
needs to happen then.
It has to happen.
Yeah, definitely.
We have the globals coming up in October, so hopefully our travel restrictions are lifted by then, because we're all planning on making it there and representing for the global. So
Yeah.
Man, you're actually, from the other side, I'm happy that you're lucky, because for you it's summer now, so your COVID is it's almost 0, I think. So over here it's still not. It's still we still have a curfew. There's a curfew over here from 9 o'clock in the evening to 6 o'clock in the morning. It's going down, but you know it kills everybody. You know, it's like sports. If you see how hard the guys want to play, and I want to see them again playing, it's actually, to be honest, it's sad. It's really sad that a virus like this is making this as worse as it is. So I was positive jealous about you guys last week when I saw your tournament. I was like, wow, yeah, finally it starts again. But from the other side, it was sad. Now it's like, oh, let's hope in May we can do our first league thing, our first pro division weekend.
Oh, yeah,
But okay, it was positive.
we can only take it as it comes. True, Bert. You make plans for the year and just take it as it comes. Really take it all in your stride, and hopefully things get under control quicker for you guys, and for the US. I see a lot of countries suffering, actually. So
Everybody is suffering. So again, you guys, because it's summer over there now, I think when it's winter, the COVID has more possibilities to spread, and with the summer it's better. So, but I hope for you that the vaccines are there, so you're not gonna go back because they're talking about here about the 3rd wave already. So yeah, it's crazy. But forget the shit. Let's talk about funny things. Sorry to get this.
No, you're all good. I've actually got another question to send to you, Bert. The boys are wondering how the airsoft guys would go against using a gel ball.
I want to see that, because that's the perfect question, because I have the same question.
Yeah.
It's okay. We are used over here with playing an airsoft gun.
That's right.
So I know that if you don't have if you need more shots to hit, sorry.
You're right.
If you need more shots to hit somebody, I want to see how it's going. So actually, that's a good question that I actually want to join. How would they do?
I think we'll need insurance, because we might end up with a few broken gel blasters.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one. Or, and I know, and I know somebody who is always prepared, and I'm talking about Dimi. He's working for Monk Customs, and I think he will prepare some gel balls that can compete against the gel balls are over there, definitely. So it's I'm definitely 100% sure that he will do everything for that to give. It doesn't matter what team over there the guns to play properly with, and then it's only about the tactics again. So that's yeah. But I want to see that too. To be honest, I want to see that too. I see it in front of me, like, where is that going? So our kids looking? Our kids are watching. Can I swear? Because sometimes.
Oh, good.
You're good.
Where
Problem here.
Where Mark learned me that swearing, by the way. So it's
Way to throw me under the bus.
I really, to be honest, I'm looking forward to this now. I'm looking forward to that question. I really want to see that too. You know, the guys and playing here with pretty good machines and I'm not saying gel balls are not good machines, definitely not. But there's different about accuracy. You know, it's about everything is about accuracy, and I think that made a lot of teams win here. You know, it's not only the tactics, it's your team, it's your
That's right.
The way how you attack it, how you plan it, how you train. But one of that is your replica too. You know, it has to be. Yeah, it's a complete package. So yeah.
Do you have anyone over there that owns a gel blaster, Bert?
No, gel blasters. No.
No one's got one.
No.
We might have to send one over.
Send him one over. Let's go.
Yep.
Well, to be honest, we are looking at it. We are looking at it, and we as I know Monk Customs, we're looking at it.
Yeah.
To see what we can do with the gel blaster.
Awesome.
So it's something that that's going to happen in the next coming months, I think. But I never had a gel ball, or I never had anything in my hand. So no, we didn't. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward that people like Dimi is going to do everything to improve where he can improve. So
that's right.
So let's see how far it comes. But definitely want to see that too. I really think they are getting crazy, to be honest.
They're almost on the same level as Airsoft.
Yeah, I think you guys are going to have an advantage too when you're coming over, because the accuracy here is going to be much higher. And as I promised, the teams who are coming over, I will supply them. The guns where they play with. Yeah. And they will be accurate. I mean, they will be accurate. They will be accurate, and so I think you have a good chance. I think there's a better chance that you playing here than they playing there.
What's up?
We have a good opportunity here. It was the designer of the field you guys got to play with on the weekend, so we've had advantage over him. Do you want to tell him about how the field played? Your experience of playing on this field?
My personal experience playing on that field. Initially, I was wowed for sure. Like, it was such a different layout from last year, with the way the positioning was, and especially the pillars being so pushed up as well. And oh my god, the run I had to do to get the plexi. But overall, it had to be probably the best field I've played on so far. And
any positions in particular that caught your attention, or anything you see for the season that people are going to focus on? Or
I could definitely see Snake being a more fight orientated area as opposed to last year. It's going to be so much more intense on that side than it was last season. So definitely, because with Castle over there now, it just means there's so much more areas to hide and tuck into, and yeah, watching all these people play and my team included, like us as Damage Cartel, we were just like, holy crap, this is amazing. Let's get in it. Let's win.
What do you thought about the breakout? I mean, you have to run to the cans. I mean, the cans are a little bit further.
It's a bit more of a run, but it's very much doable.
Okay, because the snake area, I call it the chaos block, because if you really see, it's very close to each other, and I'm looking forward to those because I think a lot of action is going to go around there, and a lot of games are going to be win or lose on that side. That's what I think. It's going to be very, very cool to hear, because one thing I really want to see is what if we put the cans more to the middle, and but on the moment when you did your breakout, because you make a small your field is getting smaller. I mean, you're playing much closer against each other. So what was your advantage? Was it because I see many people playing with M4 or AR types and not that much with pistols? So what do you think would have the advantage over there?
I honestly couldn't tell you, to be honest. Everyone plays differently. Everyone has their own strengths. I'm still waiting to get my pistol operational, and I'm planning on taking that out once more. And then
give us a look.
So currently, this is it's not finished yet. This is my high kappa. I'm just waiting on my HVA tap for it, and a few other knickknacks. And once I've got that, this will be my primary for my position. So I want more people get these. I hope more people run this, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, this field screams for that, I think. So
I definitely agree.
What do you think about the open spaces between the U's and the plexiglass? What do you think about that?
Scary. There's so many angles that you can get hit from there, and you have to tuck in so much just to not get hit, especially being in plexi. You just sit there and you're like, please don't hit me, please don't hit me, please don't hit me.
That's the cool thing. You know, the plexi is a very safe harbor. It was a very safe harbor last year because you had a lot of control. But now you really have to. It is almost impossible that only one person can protect that harbor. You need to protect it yourself, and you need to get the back suppressor to keep that spot. But it still stays one of the most important spots on the field, because
it's a quiet strategy for people.
Yeah, well, sneak up.
It's a strategy where it's just an advice that I'm just trying to give you my mindset, how I created it. You know, it's like as sitting there, I made many drafts. I mean, I think Mark saw my drafting, and it was like a kid, like 12 years, who can't draft, and I made 25 or 26 of those things, and on the end I came out with this one, because every field needs to have a strategy, you know, and so what I just explained is the strategy, how I see it. Like, okay, I see the breakout, I see now that three very important people from the breakout, they need to run a little bit further than normally, because on the moment when you do your breakout and you directly have your defense there, because 3 people just do 2 steps or 3 steps and they are safe. But now you have to make a little bit more steps to get them safe, and that makes it very exciting. And but the run to the plexi, if you have the plexi, you have a lot of advantage. But now you need to get an extra cover to keep the plexi. So I think you can talk about my vision. I think when there are 2 or 3 players left, your plexi is getting safe. If not, you're very exposed. You can be very exposed. So that's what I'm trying to say. The teamwork is much more there. But when you go on a focus and you go wide, and that's why we changed why I changed the snake, is that there is now we removed the twins, and we went to the other side next to the snake. So you have a chance to go from the snake to the towers. I don't know how you guys call it. That's a strategic thing too. So I'm really looking forward how teams gonna attack this field. So I want to keep the run through the cross. You know, the breakout wall is right there, and now there's a lot of space over there. But there is a chance to go directly again to the cross. There is a chance. It's not blocked, but from the other side, you're exposed. So you really But from the defense side, they are exposed too. It's not that they can stand there and just try to shoot the runner. You know, there is more tactics in there that everybody has to run to get cover. You know, run. I always said it before. Run, Forrest, run.
Yeah.
The tactics decides everything. How are you going to do it? Do you offer people? Do you not offering people? And that's how I try to build this new layout. And to be honest, one of the things that's very important there too is like I want to get it more athletic. You know, people need to get trained about it. You know, athletics is like training and understand the field and dream the field and play the field. And yeah, there's a lot of low cover, and that low cover needs to be there, to be honest.
I've got a question.
Actually, I noticed a lot of teams have put together a whiteboard for taking notes, and a lot more strategy becoming involved this year. On paper, can all look good, and once the horn goes, it can all turn to shit. But I see a lot of people putting some forethought into what their game plan is going to be before they take to the field, or taking notes for something they experienced in their last match and trying to implement an improvement in the next round. So it's really encouraging to see the amount of thought going into people's gameplay this year to the season. It's a big improvement.
Yeah. There is a little escape. You know, there is a little escape for little people who can get some extra cover on the back line, but I think the coaches / the team captains, if they are really sitting down, and I know some team captains who are really doing that, you know, they make me crazy, and they send me messages like, I want to have the square meters and I want to have the measurements and everything, but it's definitely going to change the gameplay. You know, you're not going to play the same way as you played last year with this field. It's impossible. If you do that, go sit down, get that drawing board, because it's not going to work, because you will see it. So you really need to find that tactics before it's going there. And yeah, I'm really looking forward, because your guys are already played on it. And to be honest, it's on screen, I couldn't feel that. So I'm really waiting that we can open here and see the trainings and see how it works. I'm not going to add anything anymore. This is the field, so this is how it's going to work. But it's, I think we have a good 2021 layout. That's what I think. So
definitely.
I just did a good job, Bert.
Got one more question in regards to the teams here in Australia. They want to know if the EU guys compliment the Australian teams, if they're like, ooh, this Aussie dude's doing this, or if they're complimenting on any of the teams over here.
Oh man, you don't have any idea how much respect the European guys have for you guys, and I really mean that. I mean,
that's crazy.
People, please say, because they really they respect the commitment that you guys have in the sport. They respect that you watching them. They respect that you are. You see the teams. I mean, you already said 3 teams, and they really respect it, because it's such a young sport. But there is a lot of love from Europe.
Oh, that's good to know.
To Australia. That's definitely there. So, and on the field, it's again. I really know that they want to play. They want to play people of Australia.
Yeah.
I think there's still a disadvantage, you know. But from the other side, don't worry about this, because I think if you ask tomorrow anyone in Australia, ask anyone in the European teams to come into a stream or a podcast or anything, they will join, because there is a lot of love from here to Australia, and I think that's the same.
Yeah, awesome.
Australia to Europe, so I feel that bond, and that bond is very, very, very close. So
we'll definitely hook up a few guests. Definitely,
yeah, for sure. I'll keep that in mention for next time we go live.
Hell yeah!
A lot of love.
Bring more people.
I'm going to screenshot that one there. Can we get another one of those, Bert?
Sorry?
Awesome. Perfect. Thank you. I love that. That's good. I'm going to send the question over to Dan now. What were your thoughts on the field on the upcoming teams? There's a few new teams out at the moment. Anyone to look out for?
All right, so I've got 3 teams off the top of my head that
Here we go.
I reckon will do real well this year. First one being Kabuki Boys.
Yeah.
The first time I met those guys were at Rapid Vantage, just on a Wednesday night play. Those guys are full of energy, and they definitely brought something on their game day on Saturday. Demons are also another upcoming team that I did pay a lot of attention to. And the third one threw me off by surprise.
Okay.
Because this team humiliated me, actually. So, Eat My Gels completely and utterly humiliated me on Sunday, and I can't even be mad about it. Those guys played really well.
They did. They were on fire.
You were eating their gels.
I very much did eat their gels.
Literally, yeah.
But yeah, definitely those 3 teams, I reckon the teams to look out for this year.
Awesome.
What about yourself, Gilly, from watching? Any teams catching your attention?
Midnight Kendo. What can I say?
And they're up at a whole nother level this year.
Oh,
crazy.
You told me they were going to, but man,
you know what? They had almost completed a whole set of winning every single round until it came to their last one, and they lost one round.
17-1.
Yeah.
17-1.
Crazy.
I'm sorry, I don't know all those names, but I was really surprised about that new name. There was a new name on there. They were in the top 5 or top 4.
So Midnight Kendo has been around for a little bit.
No, Midnight Kendo I know. I know Midnight Kendo, but there was now last weekend there was a new team there.
Yep. Oh, so Eat My Gels.
That team was really. Sorry.
No, you're right. Keep going, Bert.
Yeah, that team was really surprising me, to be honest, because I never heard about them.
Yeah.
So I know Outcast and I know Aussie Elite and I know Midnight Kendo. I know them. So, but that was a new team, and I was really like, if our sport would be on the level on this moment that you do scouting, I definitely want to come over but I hope we're going to get on that level in the future. You know that we can scout.
Scouting.
That's crazy. Hey.
But this is what I saw on the stream. That new team. I'm sorry, I don't know the name, but I have my.
There were quite a few new teams, Bert.
Yeah,
Can't help you there at the moment because there were quite a few new teams.
Yeah.
We had 14 last year and 24. There's 10 new teams.
What a team.
Can't really help you with that one.
Beware for that team, guys. Beware for that team.
Onto it.
If you work out the names, just let me know, Bert, so I can be clear.
Richard, this might be a good time. I know there's a few people watching, looking for.
Very eager.
Thank you very much for announcing us officially being accepted to SpeedQB, Bert. We have a few people waiting to hear some very important news, and I think we've been keeping them hanging for long enough.
Yeah.
I think it's time we announce some results from the weekend.
You got me hanging, that's for sure.
Going to compete this year in our first division, and who's going to compete in our pro? I think we should.
Yeah, definitely should bring out some announcements.
Hard to know which way to go about it.
So I'm just going to minimize our screen down, and I'm going to drop our teams onto the screen.
What are we announcing first?
First division? Alright, we'll announce the first division first. Yeah, because that's what I've got highlighted at the moment.
Alright, we'll go with.
Your team's going to see you coming on the screen.
Yeah, okay, it's here. So I'm just going to make it nice and big.
Oh, here we go. She's up.
Alright, so we've got the first division guys here. So we've got MDK Raptors, Fresh Ops, Defiance Underdogs, Eat My Gels, Anarchy, Carnage Company, Grave Diggers, Headhunters, New Meta, Flank Fairies, Hell's Gels, Insidious, Valhalla's Protectors, and Wolfpack. So this is our first division.
I really like the stack in first division.
Yeah.
I think both divisions are going to be really good competition, and I like the diversity in first division here. I think if we had everyone together, it would be another season like last year where couldn't pick who's going to take it out at the end of the year. So I think this is going to be absolute fire.
Definitely.
Congratulations to everyone who competed.
Yeah.
There weren't that many points in it overall, to be honest.
Yeah, a lot of.
Looking at the points here, from 9:30, well, we have Wolfpack as our wooden spooners.
Wolfpack was a very new team. That was the first time they played together officially
Very
at
new.
SSA.
I'm going to enjoy
Let's
watching them grow this season because I saw it last year. Just the growth over that year. So I'm grateful to have them here to be able to join them on their journey of growing and to be surrounded by so many good teams. To watch how quickly they improve is going to be a really good journey to be a part of.
Definitely.
Man, it's crazy. I mean, in 2 years, you're already on that same level, you know, with a pro division and that kind of thing. So congrats to everybody in that pro division because you fought for that. And that name is in there, definitely.
So that name's in that, guys. So watch out for that team because they're in there.
It might be on the next page. But that team, everyone, look out for that team.
Yeah,
That team, okay.
definitely in there. All right.
It's a damage
That team
cartel.
really caught my attention too.
It's a damage cartel.
No, I know that team. That was a new team.
Awesome. All right.
Damage
So
squared.
Congratulations, everyone, and good luck for this season. Book in. The top 3 are going to move up into pro next year, so you got a year to work towards that. A lot to work, a lot to learn, and put all your effort in, train, and
Play hard.
something to strive for at the end of the year. And not only your own belt for this division, but moving up into pro for next year. It's a goal for the year, so set it for yourselves, work hard towards it, be dedicated to achieving it, and let's see what happens this season. I'm going to really enjoy watching first division.
Yeah,
All right.
Gunny Gunner is here too. Hi, Gunny.
Yeah, Gunny's here. Sup, Gunny?
Yo, Gunny.
shout out to Gunny.
Hey.
All right.
Drum roll.
Sneaking in there, pro division. All right, let me bring this up, guys. This is the pro division.
Let's go.
Congratulations.
What I want to see right here. I want to
So
see
we
this.
have
Let's go.
Midnight Kendo dropping 1 round out of 18 with a 94% win rate. This is how the divisions were decided. So first and foremost, it was based off a win percentage, and with the draw, we fell back onto the points from the weekend, knowing that Saturday was a really stacked card. We had a lot of real hard games on Saturday, and Sunday may have put a few teams at a disadvantage. We went on win percentage first and foremost, and then as I said, in the case of a draw on win percentage, we fell back on the points. So big congratulations to Midnight Kendo, only dropping 1 round, the 94% win rate and 17,715 points. Coming in second, Damage Cartel A with 83% win rate, 1,540 points. Third place for the weekend, Outcast with another 83% win and 1,460 points. We have Defiance in fourth place on 77% win, 1,400 points. Just even between those 4 teams, the points are so close.
Shout out to my boys from DSG.
Keepers in 5th position. There's only 20 points difference here. I'm going to speak about the points just after we get through this, but congratulations to Keepers. Brand new team for us this season. That's our first team on the list that is new to
I
join.
think it was the Keepers.
There you go, Keepers.
Oh, there we go.
With 72% and 1,380 points. Damage Cartel 2,
Hey, that's my team.
72%. two damage teams making it into pro this year. That's really good effort, to be honest. Demons, another new team to the roster. Really happy to see them into pro.
Very aggressive team.
Our champions from last year, Aussie Elite. Congratulations. Back to double down and back it up. back-to-back wins.
No, they're not.
Kabuki
They're not.
boys. They're not.
They're not,
Kabuki
they're
boys. Now, I see Kabuki boys as the poster boys for the Aussie Speed QB scene. So I think we'll be seeing a lot of photos of them. They're the epitome of the Speed QB culture, and I think we should have a poster made up of
For the Kabuki boys,
of Shin in particular. Actually,
Yeah,
Shin touches my mind.
That would be good.
And finally, rounding out Pro Division, I had a message from someone in Yakuza who was trying to get an inside tip on whether they made it, and I told him, don't get your hopes up. So congratulations, Yakuza, you did actually make it into Pro.
Oh yeah.
Around that top 10. And it's, again, this is going to be a sick competition.
Yeah.
Points are so close. No one had ever played the field. And to see what these teams will be able to do with it over a year of competition,
Blown.
it's going to be stupid hard.
It's going to be a close year.
Sorry for the trick, Noddy. I wanted to give you a surprise. You know, I hope you're happy that you made it in, mate. I'm happy that you guys made it in, and it was really good to see you guys enjoying yourself. Welcome back to the old Yakuza.
Sam reckons that the Keepers are going to win it for you,
I have
Bert.
one question. I mean, Aussie Elite, they were the champions from last year, wasn't it?
That's correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. So I heard them on the 8th or the 9th stack. Is that saying something about the community, or is this? I don't want to put a bomb on here. I just want to ask. You know, it's just like, is it because the community is growing so fast and people training, or because Aussie Elite was last year? They really were. There was a difference. It was always them winning. So, or was it just?
In all fairness, Aussie Elite competed on our Saturday roster. So the draw for this qualifier event was randomized, and the Saturday draw was really stacked. It was really stacked. A really hard day of competition. This is why I had to go with percentage wins, because I could see the potential for just reflection on points alone, not really reflecting the quality of the games that happened. So the Saturday competition was really tough. That's not to say that Sunday wasn't. Outcome from this qualifier event doesn't really reflect what's going to happen in this division, because a lot of these guys actually didn't play each other.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
again,
That's what I'm saying. They have to keep their pace up. You know, they have to keep their pace up, and they have to work for it to be there. I mean, if there are more teams coming and you get more training, and you get everything more. I mean, the competition is coming next to you. You know, they are there. So and that's cool. You know, now you already see that there is already a competition. In that program.
and nothing's a given.
No.
Have 1, 2, 3 teams that weren't on our roster last year to come through with their first experience and make it straight into pro. It does go to say that a lot's happening out there.
That's what I'm trying to explain. So it's nothing to there. It's just that I heard it on the last. So I just say, oh, that's good news, to be honest. Like there is the competition is really going on. The competition is. I'm looking forward to that, to both the divisions, to be honest. So, but I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
It's going to be really good. I'm pretty excited. How are you feeling, Dodo, making it into pro? Do you feel the pressure?
I could definitely feel the pressure of all these teams. Definitely going to have to step up my game just a little bit. But it's not called Pro Division for no reason, is it?
Well, you earned your spot in the division. So, whilst I see you don't want to write anyone off, don't underestimate yourself either, mate. You earned your spot.
And now it's time to go straight up.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going for that win. I'm sorry, Aussie Elite. I'm going for that win.
You have to. I mean. Don't sorry for that. I mean, you need to go for that win. That's the competition, you know? It's not like, may I win today? No.
No.
Go for it, you know?
They know I want it. They know I'll have to trample them if I have to get it.
Thing is, you got to go through DSG first.
When you play against anybody, I like Eat My Gels. I like that name. I mean,
Eat My Gels.
I like that name. It's like, Eat My Gels is like...
Have cool jersey too.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So on the moment when you're there, and that's the good thing. That's what I like about the Australian people. You know, they are very polite and they are. But sometimes in a sport, you are able to just say what you think and want with that game, because everybody needs and wants that win. They want that win. So, and respect is a big word, and that's why I like the Australian, because there's a lot of respect between the teams, and that needs to keep carry out. You know, you need to respect that rule. But it's brilliant that new teams already now in the pro division, and you never played against them before. That's crazy. So it's saying a lot for the competition for 2021. So, well, you're already there, Dodo. So now it's up to you and your guys to say, okay, this year is going to be our year. This year is going to be. This year there is a.
That's our plan. We've been. They'll be eating ours this year, all this year. Don't you worry.
Even Kendo's worried about being in pro, and they kicked butt on the weekend.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, but it's cool. I mean, everybody before the competition starts, they're already on on that way from, okay, we know how we're going to compete. There are some new things because they can't put their fingers on the new team. That's what I really love. That's what I'm looking for the first division, to be honest, in Europe. You know, 30 teams playing there, new teams, nobody saw them. You don't know what talent is in there. You know, that's the good thing about it. It's going to change a lot of things. And everybody has that step, because, I mean, Mark followed my idea with the pro division. Maybe there will be a little difference in playing it, because we're going to try something out in Europe, and when it works, we're going to do it worldwide. But Mark follows that idea, and I'm happy for that you need to have in sport, you need to have the chance to go to a higher level, and that's where people wants to be. You know, people wants to be in that pro division, and you have to give them that platform. And
everyone needs something to work towards, a goal to achieve.
That's it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Very good.
Just got a question from one of the players here. I think it was one of the. Let me just find it here. Oh yeah, from Sam, from one of the keepers. He said, "Tell Bert I'll send him a jersey from the keepers if he'll wear it on the next stream."
Promise. Sign.
There you go.
I have SYG. I have 2 shirts or jerseys of SYG. I have from Legion Attack. I have from Second to None. I have ATSB. I have many jerseys, and they are on the wall. They're getting on the wall here. We're preparing everything. There are already some on the wall. So sign it, and in the next time I'm coming live, I'm wear it. If you send it to me.
Look at that.
100% sure.
Awesome.
Sam says done. It's a done deal.
Done. Okay.
Milky, just to answer you, the qualifier event do not contribute to your season points. It was a standalone event. It's just a qualification event to find which division you will be competing with. And as of the first event, is the first seeding round for the season. So they're 2 separate events. That was a qualifier. Competition will start at our next event, all starting from 0. So you all got a fresh slate. All had the opportunity to see what you're up against. You've all had an opportunity to see the field, and you get a fresh slate and make it count.
Yeah, that's right. All right, guys. Well, I think we've had enough for tonight. We might call it there. Anything else you want to add?
Just one more question.
Yep,
one more question before we go. Bert, we've got a question. What's your youngest player over in the EU? I think the youngest in America, if Gunny's still here, I think the youngest player is 14. What have you got over there? I think there are age restrictions.
I think 18 or 19 is the youngest, to be honest. I think 19 is the youngest player who's playing over here, because we have age restrictions about you can only play airsoft when you're 18 years old. So,
yeah.
But that leads me to a new thing, like what I like young talent. I really like young talent, and I watch them. The only thing is we can't watch them over here. So internationally, I'm watching many players. But one talent that I really want to, if I could create a dream team, oh man. But one would be definitely Young from Union. That guy, watch out. He's gonna blow the roof off in 2 years, because he's already doing that. So I saw him playing when he was 12 or 13. Man, I wish we can all have that youth, yeah, he's going to be one of the biggest in the future. If this,
Young versus Mush.
That's something that is something that I really hope where we're working on, is that bring this sport to a level where young guys, where young players start training. And I hope one of my sons is going to do this too, and train. And when you are 12, 13, 14, and like Union, like Young, he's a beast, man. He's really, and he sees it, he sees that. Every time I see his videos, he's very aggressive, I think he has to blend a little bit in that, but for the rest, he's really the person that I would put in there. And I think if everybody who's young and is 14 years, watch this guy's video, because he's a talent that's coming up. He's the one that's gonna change the teams who are big now, and he's gonna be one of the guys, and that many of those young people, he's gonna be one of those guys who's gonna say, okay, now it's my turn. Now it's our turn. You're gonna go and retire, and now it's gonna be our time. This is where I'm looking forward to. This is So, what do you think all about what's going to happen this year? I mean, Mark, you only ask questions, but what do you think? What is the change? What is the big change now for you, my friend?
That's a good one. Yeah, Mark, let's hear it.
I think there's just a lot. As far as operating goes, I was a little rusty for our first one back, but that's to be understandable. And setting up a new field, all the logistics were hard on the Saturday, but off and running again. I think it's business as usual. I think our main focus for this year is getting a good live stream up and going for people to enjoy watching the competition, represent the sport well, encourage the growth in the community. Look forward to experiencing some even more growth next year. Really working on closeness within the community and expanding on that. To be honest, these are the things that I focus on, representing the sport and building the community. It's still so young and there's still so much to do. I have to give big shout out to everyone who came and competed on the weekend. I saw such a good vibe and energy and commitment and honesty from everyone. I've heard many people say many teams that were playing last year say that it was the best event they've experienced so far. And even myself personally, after doing this for just over a year, seeing how that community came together on the weekend was quite phenomenal. And combined with the news that I had, I was being a little bit blown away for the few days after that event, being a bit speechless. I haven't put much out there, but I was a little bit speechless. How good!
That's why you deserve that name. That's why you deserve that name, Mark. That's why you deserve the name. You have a big community back, but this is. You did the same thing, to be honest, in 2 years' time too. So there was only one solution, and that it couldn't be different. It had to be that PKB was connected to you and nothing else, because you do a good job, and I think everybody in Australia has to be happy to have a guy like you who's doing everything. And definitely, we talk sometimes, Mark, and I'm worried about you the last weeks, and I really hope that everybody needs to understand that this guy is putting everything in that sport.
He is very emotional.
So for everybody in Australia and everybody in Europe or anywhere in the world, this man is so committed that give him the respect that he deserves, and especially on sport wise. You know, it's like a few weeks ago I heard that hard thing, and I was really worried. So I was really thinking about, man, are we going to do this? Because I don't want to put some extra pressure on Mark on this moment. Because when healthy is coming around the corner, you know, you have to be careful. But nobody else.
Sorry, I'm laughing, but I'm reading the comments. I appreciate that, Bert, and I appreciate your concern. I appreciate your love. Shout out to Jimmy.
Yeah.
He's happen to join us in the chat.
Yeah, my boy.
You're talking about a serious health incident, but the comments just crack me up. I'm actually 25, and you all did this to me.
It looks like the comments want me to give a whole yeah, and they also want Bert and Mark to give a whole yeah as well.
Yeah. I don't want to do it wrong.
All right, it has to be done.
So Mark, next time you have to.
Oh.
Next time, just send me a message that, Bert, I have something, because people were texting me, Bert, are you live at the stream in Australia? I said, what? So we just talked about before the stream, because people were texting me, are you in Australia? Are you in the stream? I said, why? Well, I hear you say Pete. And it was a really weird experience, to be honest, but I really enjoyed that, to be honest. But the next time, give me a heads up, because
definitely, yeah,
it was funny to hear. Thank you for having that, because it was 2 years ago, and I was together with Kenny from Second to None. He worked for me in that time, and we were building that first arena, and I said 3, 2, 1, go, and I said that's ridiculous. That sounds like. So, and we did a test thing, because there was a test game, and at the moment, I never forget that, there was a feats. I did the feats. I didn't say feats. I said feats. Weapon, and then it started. So Kenny came to me after that and he said, "Bert, you said feats," and I said, "Yeah." So because there are 2 feet, but it's feet, and this is how it started. You know, it's like a feet, weapon, and then it go, and it stayed in there. And so I'm very happy that you guys took the. Because Harold was in that complete too, I think, because he had to send you this audio file. So, yeah, was a surprise.
Not saying anything. Not going to say anything. I recorded it off YouTube, but.
Oh, is it? Okay, good.
Whatever you're gonna do.
You know,
so what do I have to say now? Because wrong, my guy.
So,
alright, I'll hook this up. Can I get an yeah? Yeah! I'm gonna have to hook Jimmy up to give us one on a live stream. That was gold.
I hope everyone enjoyed that one.
Yeah, let's.
So, guys,
it's a staple. I love the home. Yeah. I don't even know where that came from, but
it just happened.
Our identity.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one came from Edwards.
I just want to give you a heads up that I have 10 minutes left before I have to go into my meeting. So, I
think we're going to wrap this up now. Yeah. We've made our announcements. People have taken good advantage of having you on as a guest, Bert, and we really thank you for your time again. You give us so much of your time. People don't see it, but from me personally to you, I thank you so much for all of the time that you give to us and the scene here, and that you give that is unseen.
I'm doing with all my love, and thank you to and to all Australia. Not only from me, but I definitely know that all Europe is if there are 2 continents together, I think Australia and Europe is very close. So and we're gonna support each other, and we're gonna support from both sides. So if the time difference, I think the good thing about you is that when we start in the morning is in the evening for you, so you have a good time to watch the streams. But when you're gonna start, it's in the middle of the night over here. But maybe we're gonna do something a digital thing, like when the season is starting over here, that we're going to do an overnight thing that we watch on a big screen. We're going to watch the one or the most important Australian thing there, just to support you guys, really all my love to and respect to Australia again. Hope to see one of your teams definitely this year on this arena, playing with the boys. And I'm going to do everything that. Let's see how far we can come to get those guys over here a gel ball thing in their hand, playing over there. But it's we're doing everything about that. So thank you for having me again. And
Most welcome anytime. All right, congratulations to all of our teams. Hope we let you off the hook with giving you the notice. Good luck this year. Can't wait to see what you all bring to the table.
Yeah. All right, guys, from all of us here.
Watch the new pro stream. Oh my god.
No worries. All right, guys, from everyone here behind the mask, thank you, Bert. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Aussie Dodo. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a good night.
Peace out.
Hello, guys. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
All right. Is the sound gone from the live?
Can we talk about
No, it's not. It's still on. Right back.
Oh no!
I'm not going to say my naughty things right now.
Classic stitch up.
Let me sort it out. I'm sorting it out, bro. Relax. Bloopers.
Shit, use your throne as my toilet seat. I demand a king's ransom for royalty. I deserve a mansion, I'm royalty. Address me, your majesty. To form a new dynasty. The old one was dynasty. I am your highness, please. Address me, your majesty. throne as my toilet seat. I demand a king's ransom for royalty. I deserve a mansion, I'm royalty. Address me, your majesty. Form a new dynasty. The old one was dynasty. I am your highness, please. Address me,